Hello YouTube, it's Philip20 today, and I've got some stuff for you to see. This is my system. I've disconnected everything, and I'm getting ready for inspection for today. I'm hoping he shows up soon. I've turned off the inverter, both switches. I've pulled the screen off, which is sitting over there on the table. We've got our shunt, our GFI protection. There's a DC ground fault protection, and then our inverter wires. These two are the inverter wires, and then it's all these wires do this and that, and it's all wired up. I've done all the work. I pulled out these boxes for him to see. He made it clear that I was supposed to do 2 inspections, and I told him the system was finished, and he said, we'll see what you have to take apart. So I disconnected everything, took all the panels off here. I disconnected the inverter. You can see this is the connector for it. Now whenever there's inverting power, this is the connector. Here's your ground, and then the other 3 terminals are right there because it's a split phase inverter. So I'm gonna go over here. There's a Tiburon. What's up, Tibby? Yeah, it's pretty fast. Want to give a shout out to Comcast. Even though they ripped me off on my bill, they did give me a free box. And here's all the wiring I did on this system. Basically, you're looking at all the 110 volt circuits, everything that is necessary. And here's the other breaker panel. It's open right now. None of these 110 volt circuits are wired up. None of them. So you can see all of them's disconnected. Now I've got the 230 volt circuits wired in, which is totally fine, no big deal. And there's the main, and then here's your sub panel. This is currently live, so I can have stuff in the house. I hope I don't get a bunch of trouble for already running stuff. So you can see all the stuff here, and then the ground screw, I took it out. I got it laying right there. It's actually, if this is going to be a standard panel, it goes in this, and then you got to tighten it down to where it lugs into the metal behind that plastic. Let's go outside and take a look at what else is going on. What's up, Sir Balance? So I did something I've been wanting to do for years. It's called a water misting system. I've got 10 nozzles on this unit. It's a lot. Water mist. So here's our disconnect inside. You can't hardly see. I mean, basically you got the 2 wires coming from this. It goes up and in the top, and then you got 2 more wires coming out. You got your ground circuit. It goes into the ground right here. And then you got a ground that's number 6 gauge going to the roof, and a number 4 gauge going, not number 4, but number 10 gauge going inside to the rest of the equipment. The ground's buried through underneath here. And then you can see the lug right here. So you can see that lug right there. It's connected. You can see it. Now let's get up on the roof and take a look. Not my first time on a ladder, friends. Not my first time. So I went ahead and turned off all the stuff here. And I've got the wiring, all the wiring. If you see behind it, the black wire is a negative circuit. And on a house, a black wire is a power circuit. So since it's all negative circuits, I electric taped them with white tape, because white is neutral in a house. I wanted everybody to be on top of that. This wire and this small wire here, these two are the wires that run to 3,000 watts. Can you believe that? Just look how tiny that wire is. It's only number 8 gauge or number 6 gauge. I think it's number 6 gauge, sorry. So it's still a tiny wire to me compared to all the wires that go in here. I mean, you see all the wires that go into it. And then all the panels are grounded all the way across with number 6 gauge solid copper, and they're lugged right here, and then they got lug screws that attach to each panel. And on the back of the disconnect, I put silicone on all the spots to make sure that you know, all these holes are sealed up. He might fail me for this right here. There's a small crack right there. I might have to seal that up. But I went ahead and got everything ready for the inspector. I want to make sure everything was done for him. I'm just doing a quick walk around. I guess I could cut that extra wire off. That runs all the way across. But I kind of like it there because he can see it. So, thanks YouTube for watching this video. Wish me luck on passing inspection. This is Philip 20 with Guns, Games, and Racing, and I'll holler at y'all later.